Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle. I'm here to do the daily reading for Wednesday, March 16th, 2022. Good morning, Jojo. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to be choosing some cards from the Good Tarot to begin for the collective. Gonna have to kind of make this a quicker one. Running a little behind today. Mornings can be like that sometimes. So let me just dive in. Um, can just pick some cards and see what comes out. Seven of Earth, being at a crossroads. Do you continue on the path you've been on, or do you take a new route? Page of Air, taking a new route, apparently. Having some kind of new idea, or ideas, new focus, open to something. Yeah, some kind of new beginning that's based on your life purpose, your mission, um and it's around actually making money, or not even necessarily money, but just prosperity that comes in because of doing what you're meant to be doing. What the call, you're getting the call, and you can't stop. You can't not listen to it. Maybe you haven't listened to it before. Maybe you've been ignoring it, and now you're finally like, all right, I'm getting inspired, I'm getting the download. And it's so cool, the feather is coming down, being open to it, and it's like the feather from heaven. um if you happen to come across any feathers during your day or the days to come, that is a sign that your angels, your spirit guides are there with you, helping to guide you. And Four of Earth. I think it's about taking ownership of your circumstances. Um, Maybe even literally looking at what is around you, what's important to you. Um, that can maybe bring you comfort, or again, inspiration. Um, Things that you already have available to you that are going to provide inspiration, comfort, and also stability. Let's jump to what deck? What deck do I feel like? You know what? No, I'm going to do Osho Zen. Let me do a few from Osho Zen, and then we'll get a little bit of advice. Two of Rainbows, moment to moment. Yeah. Focusing, this is being present in the moment, but also having your sight set on where you're heading. It's not about the destination, it is about the journey, but it's the destination that drives us, that motivates us to keep going. But every step is important in itself. There will never be a step quite like that one. So remain focused as you put put a gentle gaze on where you're headed. Oh, and the mind. Yeah. New beginnings are generally not very easy. There's a period of adjustment. It can be uncomfortable. Sometimes it can be painful. It's just, yeah, it's like, yeah, new idea, new focus, but actually implementing that requires some amount of um can't think of the word in this moment. It requires some courage. And the problem that often happens is we try to figure things out way in advance from where we're at. Um Rather than just kind of letting things unfold and waiting to see what the next step is and then taking that step. It's like wanting to ensure that we have the stability, holding on to what we have, but then it gets us all caught up because we start thinking about worst case scenario and things that um, get us confused, get us trapped in our mind, make us feel paralyzed. So these two energies, it's like you got to soften that focus and just keep, as best as you can, keep your attention focused on where you're at in the moment. Most of the time, this comes from anticipation of what might happen. It could also be looking back at the past, at things that were did not work out in your favor, that you feel that were painful or whatever. And so um but by staying in the moment, you find that's where you can find your peace. uh Staying in the moment, I mean, not easy, I know, but this this is much more difficult. We're just more used to it, so we gravitate to that place more. Hello, the dragons, welcome. Aloneness. This is a card of Virgo. um Needing to take time to follow your inner light, um to lead you to the edge of the cliff because you're getting the call to jump, to fly. And projections, 7 of water. This could be a part of why there's so much going on in the mind. um Projections, it's maybe this is what you're moving away from. Y- I, I'm getting that you you may have been trying to present yourself in a certain way to make people believe something about yourself that might have been partially true, but it wasn't really you being authentic to you. And that's why you end up in this situation where you're just like, okay, I I don't want to put a false um present myself in a false way, put on a mask just so that I can, you know, make people believe something about me, make them like me, or whatever it is. Typically we do this because it's a form of protection. and and there's definitely a feeling here like you need to protect yourself, but in fact that holds you back. So protection really comes from being in a place of peace and serenity by doing your best to focus on the moment. Let's get some advice. Advice from the Oracle of E. Ooh, and Redbeard is here too. Good afternoon, sir. We have hairball. Hairball. It's a 5. Fives are about change. There is big change afoot. For sure, for sure. Okay. If I can get to it. Here we go. Hairball. Uh-oh. Small little tangle. No big deal. Last thing you want to do is get your knickers in a knot. It will all smooth out as soon as you stop. Take a big, deep breath and realize it's time to hand it off to the universe. The dude to the rescue. Move aside. Yep, that's right. You're this is a it's about letting your higher power take over. You're getting the call, you're listening to the call. You're doing something about it. And this is what holds you back. This is what keeps you moving forward because it is a place of fear. It paralyzes you. And by doing this, going into solitude, learning to follow your own light, your own wisdom, you you're tapping in to your intuition, which is your direct line to your higher power, and you learn to be more authentic with who you really are. And sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. That's right. Ooh, and it's an 11. Oh, 38. Let's see. You have every reason to skip, to hop, and to leap with joy. Optimism is the only reasonable choice because everything else is an illusion. Hope is the only thing that matters because it points to the inevitable. The glass is not only half full, it runneth over. So I think that you're going to build momentum. I think that you're going to, again, the word inspire. You feel inspired, and that's going to take over. That's going to drive you in this new beginning. As you become more centered, more focused in the present moment, where you're at, be your most authentic self. It just you keep going. It keeps getting bigger. It's a snowball effect. And whatever snags you might be dealing with are going to work themselves out. So, yeah, hang in there. This is going to be an amazing journey that's going to not only be fulfilling, but you will see the results of your efforts, your actions, and there will be prosperity as well. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hello, Ariana. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.